Welcome everyone to the semifinal match of the PlaToon 1v1 tournament. Today we have Jalaluigi versus Crucified VF, the number 1 and number 4 seed. Very excited to get this match going. It'll be the first person to make it into the finals, so we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, we'll ask him some questions. So Christian,
What's up?
how are you feeling going into this match?
Kind of nervous.
You just came off of a win from Joe, the number 9 seed, Schmobro.
Yep.
How are you feeling? Confident?
After that match, pretty confident.
You think you know what you're doing?
Hopefully.
Alright, we'll see. And Ian, Jalaluigi, how are you feeling going into the match? You won against the number 5 seed, Admiral Snack Bar, which is a very close match. So how do you feel?
Yeah, I don't know. If that match was that close, I'm not sure exactly how I'm feeling for this one. So
well, you know,
we'll see.
You know, you never really know unless you're in the match and playing against them. So without further ado, we'll get right into the match. All right, and it's now time to start the match between Crucified VF and Jalaluigi. The number 1 seed and number 4 seed to start off the semifinals of the PlaToon tournament, match 1. Whoever wins this will go to the finals and face the winner of Pop-Tart Boy and Gyro Dog. So we'll see how this turns out. Looks like they're both moving up the sides of the map. They're going the same way. Looks like Jalaluigi has been hit 22 to the body by Crucified, and Crucified is all the way down to 49. Just like that, Jalaluigi has came back in that encounter, and now they're just spraying each other, hoping to get killed. Get the kill. Yeah. Jalaluigi is close to killing Crucified, but Crucified pulls through with 21 health left and manages to clutch up the first round of the match. And yeah, I just resetting, getting ready to go into the next round of the match. Still 1-0, so there's plenty of game left to play. So here comes round 2. Both going up the same side of the map again. This time, Jalaluigi is the one getting railed hard. Down to 40 health. Crucified sneaking in a cheeky shot as Jalaluigi is retreating, and here it comes again, and just like that, Crucified is killed. Jalaluigi just came out of nowhere and annihilated him. That was too fast. I think I blinked and missed it. That was crazy. Just like that, it's tied 1-1. Jalaluigi could win this from the performance he's showing right now. So this is not a one match from Crucified. He still's going to have to work and make sure that he clutches this up, because if he doesn't, Jalaluigi is going to take that and use it to his advantage and make sure he wins this and goes to the finals. And they're back into another firefight, neither of them landing a shot. Both sneaking around buildings, and Jalaluigi is hit 38. Crucified is moving in to get the kill. Hiding around a building, jumping, not hitting Jalaluigi at all. Crucified is going to retreat. Jumping up on the wall again, shooting Jalaluigi, and comes around the building and kills him. So it is now 2-0 with a nice grenade shot from Crucified. Crucified is handling these situations very well and making sure he's putting distance between him and his opponent, and making sure that he is able to control the interactions and the trades of damage. It looks like Jalaluigi is going to go for a sniper this time rather than the AR, so we'll see how this turns out. Crucified is moving in on Jalaluigi right now. Jalaluigi does not know where Crucified is, though, and Crucified shoots from the side and hides behind a building immediately to make sure Jalaluigi doesn't snipe him. Jalaluigi still hasn't been hit. He just took some fall damage. That's why he's not at 100. Crucified doing a flip, struggling around. Is hit by Jolluigi. Jolluigi is struggling to hit him again. Crucified is back up on his feet. Hits Jolluigi 13-34. It's 47 total. He's moving in. Jolluigi's at 25 health. He's at 1 tap. And just like that, Jolluigi is eliminated. It is now 3-1. If Crucified wins this, he clutches up the match and moves on to the finals. But Jolluigi could definitely still come back here. This is not a 100% one match. Looks like Crucified is going to go for the sniper. So we'll see how this turns out. Looks like they're about to start the match. Just getting ready. Alright, looks like they're ready to go now. So it is 3-1 right now. If Jolluigi can clutch this up, he might not get sent home. Crucified throws a grenade. Oh, not Crucified. Jolluigi throws a grenade. Crucified is down to 24 health. Jolluigi could win this. He's still at full health. All Jolluigi needs to do is hit Crucified once. And then it would be 32. Crucified comes... Jolluigi comes up from behind there, sorry. And comes out of nowhere. Crucified did not see that coming, and it is now 3-2. Jolluigi might come back here still. There's definitely a chance. So we'll see how this turns out. And here they go, moving up the sides of the map. Crucified does a flip, but lands it. Now Crucified is hiding behind a building, trying to get away from Jolluigi, who still hasn't been hit yet. Jolluigi throwing a grenade, and looks like he's been kicked from the match. Technical difficulties here. He's going to try to rejoin. He's back in now. So we'll just restart that. It's still 3-2 currently. Crucified is choosing to keep his health back to 72. Fair man. Making sure that the match is almost as if it never even got cut there. Jolluigi shooting at Hacker Man. Looks like there's a glitch there. He's gonna kill himself, so. Yeah, there we go. And Crucified is hiding from Jolluigi. Springs up from behind the building. Jolluigi's taking lots of hits. Jolluigi's down to 15 health. 5. And just like that, Crucified wins the match and moves on to the finals. And with that, the match between Jolluigi and Crucified VF is completed. Crucified winning 4-2. Very close match. Honestly, could have gone either way. So we'll talk to them about how the match went. Ian, that was very close. How do you feel about that match?
Yeah, it was close. I'm happy with how I did. I mean, going up against the number 1 seed.
Right, yeah. Of course.
I was able to get 2 kills off of them, and I don't know.
It was a good game. Good match, yeah. And Christian, how do you feel? Moving on to the finals.
Good. Definitely made me, really put a good competition up. I was
good.
Not feeling too confident after those 2 kills he had on me, but I ended up pulling through in the end, so I'm good.
And you'll be facing the winner of Pop-Tart Boy and Gyrodog, so this is the 2 and 3 seeds, so seed-wise you should win, but, we'll see. It could go any way.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, practice.
Work hard, practice, all that stuff. Alright, so with that, we'll go right on to the match between Pop-Tart Boy and Gyrodog. See you then. Welcome everyone to the second semifinal match of the PlaToon tournament. Today we have Pop Tart Boy versus Gyrodog, the number 2 and number 3 seed. This will be a very close match, so without further ado, we'll get right into the interviews. Gyrodog, Henry, you have made it past A-Frog, the number 6 seed. How are you feeling going into this match?
Very nervous. We are as close as we could be.
Skill-wise.
Skill-wise.
And location-wise.
Yep.
Anything else? You're just ready to go?
I'll play the game how I play the game.
Yes, sir. Alright, and Pop Tart Boy, David.
Yeah.
Coming off of a win against Good Cannoli, number 7 seed, you do have a slight seed advantage, being 1 over Gyrodog. How do you feel going into this?
I feel pretty good. I'm psyched. I'm ready. I feel like anything can happen. It's super close, so we'll just see how it goes, and yeah.
Alright, so without further ado, we'll get right into the match. Alright, and we'll get right into the match of Gyrodog and Pop Tart Boy. Pop Tart Boy will be on green team, Gyrodog on red. And here we go. They're starting up. Both going up the same side. We'll see how this confrontation will end up. Looks like they're both edging around buildings, trying to find out where the other opponent is. Gyrodog does not know that Pop Tart Boy is lurking around the corner of the building that he's about to come up across, and Gyrodog is not focusing on Pop Tart Boy, and Pop Tart Boy comes up behind him and lasers him. And just like that, it's 1-0. Pop Tart Boy in the lead. It's just the start of the match though, and since their seeds are so close, this could turn around quite quickly, but we'll have to wait and see. And off to round 2 of match 2 of the semifinals. Going up the same side again. We'll see how this ends up. Now, whoever wins this will go to face the number 1 seed, Crucified, so it'll be a hard battle no matter what. And Gyrodog is not paying attention again and gets killed. Pop Tart Boy is really just using these buildings to his advantage, making sure that he's able to catch Gyrodog off guard. But as I was saying, whoever wins this match will go to the finals and will face Crucified. So that'll be a hard fight. Crucified and Jolluigi had a very good match. Jolluigi could have won, but Crucified ended up clutching that match. And it looks like Pop Tart Boy is just stalking Gyrodog yet again, taking a couple shots. This time Gyrodog is able to figure out where Pop Tart Boy is before he dies and throws a grenade to blow up a building. Not sure what that was for. And Gyrodog is shooting to where he thinks Pop Tart Boy is, and Pop Tart Boy goes around, and they're just using the buildings and going around them, making sure that the player can't see them. Gyrodog loses 10 health. Pop Tart Boy is still at full health, though, so we'll see how this turns out. And just like that, Gyrodog doesn't pay attention again and gets beamed out of nowhere. Pop Tart Boy really elaborating on how good he is, taking advantage of his opponent's tendencies. And as you can tell here, he is just making sure he's 100% aware of what Gyrodog is doing and how he's moving around, and making sure that he can take advantage of that. And so it is 3-0 right now. If Pop Tart Boy wins this, he goes on to the finals. So Gyrodog is gonna definitely have to clutch this one up if he's ever has a dream of making it to the finals. It's gonna be a long one though. He's gonna have to win 4 in a row in order to make it to the finals. So this is highly favoring Pop Tart Boy to win this. But we'll see, as they still have yet to fully confront each other. Gyrodog is shooting at the wrong building. Looks like he's lost where Pop Tart Boy is, and Pop Tart Boy is gonna take that advantage and move around the map to make sure that Gyrodog is still confused as to where he is. Although I don't know if Pop Tart Boy knows where Gyrodog is. So, yeah, they're just going around the map. We've seen a match like this already between Good Cannoli and Oliver Dog. They both were going around the map on the opposite sides and ended up in a sniper battle, so we'll see what happens. Gyrodog opts not to use the rocket launcher, even though it could be a one-shot. Doesn't want to take the risk And it looks like they're very close to each other, but they still don't know where each other are. Pop-Tart Boy catches Gyrodog. Gyrodog loses his gun, and this might be a loss. Gyrodog picks up his gun, but unfortunately, Gyrodog is not able to make this a win. And with that, the semi-final match between Gyrodog and Pop-Tart Boy is complete. Pop-Tart Boy completely sweeping Gyrodog, though it was not entirely Gyrodog's fault, as Pop-Tart Boy just had amazing strats in his cover and making sure he knew where Gyrodog was. So with that, Pop-Tart Boy moves on to the finals, the last match for all the marbles. And so we'll just talk with them. David, Gyrodog, no, not Gyrodog, Pop-Tart Boy.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You just won. You're in the final match.
I'm pretty psyched. I was nervous going up against Henry Gyrodog, because I know his skill and luck could favor him, but this time it favored me like last time. But I'm pretty sure I'm just better than Jordan. But it was really fun playing against him. It was a great match, and I can't wait to go into the finals and see who I face.
Yeah. And Gyrodog, Henry, how do you feel? It was not a bad match. You made it to the semifinals.
I mean, I only had to do one match, and then I got clapped, so...
It's fine, bro. You made it
There's
to the
the
semifinals.
reboot, so.
Yeah, there's not the reboot, but redemption round. So with that, we'll move on to the finals round. But before the finals round, we'll be doing the redemption round. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next time, and then the tournament will be completely wrapped up. So thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the finals. And as the PlaToon tournament is nearing its close, the finals have been decided, and so have the players that will be participating in the redemption rounds. For the first one, we will have Oliver Dog versus Daddy Shrike, the number 8 and number 10 seed. And the second match will be between Good Cannoli 69 and Schmobro, the number 9 and number 7 seeds. So we'll see you guys in the finals episode, and hope you're hyped for these redemption rounds in the final between Pop-Tart Boy and Crucified, as I am. So, see you then.